Welcome back,
guys. We just recently came out from Chinatown. We got a special gift for you guys. We got 3 of the most common shoes. Chinatown shoes.
Will they suck? Now we'll find out if they're action star worthy or just a pair of slippers.
Now with the first shoe, as with most of all the other shoes we got here today, it's going to be like your classic Kung Fu shoe. Black on top and basically white or rubberish on bottom. This one specifically has this tan rubber bottom with a little white, like a pill shape on the bottom for the heel. Probably just for decoration. The little center has a number, which I have no idea what it's for because it's definitely not the size. Towards the inside, it's going to be white and made of cotton in general. The bottom's got a size sticker, which you can take off later, but you'll never know your size again.
And here we have the super classic Kung Fu shoes. Still the black top, but we got cloth bottoms.
Completely cloth cotton bottoms. Check this out right here. The only thing not cloth is this sticker, which is kind of huge and hard to take off, but you can just tear it off later on anyway.
Yeah, but you can see that it's super stitched on, just layers and layers of cloth.
Now the reason for this was because back in the day we didn't have rubber, so instead they got layers and layers of cotton to stitch together so the bottoms of the shoes would just last a lot longer. Well, this is the ultra classic, so that's just how it's gonna be. Alright, so if you look inside the shoe, we got this really loose cloth soles. I mean, you can actually lift it up and, I would think it would shift around, you put your foot in it, but we'll see later. The sides are similar, but that shouldn't be much of a worry. It's mostly this bottom we kind of worry about.
Yep.
It's like a sock.
Better hope you're not practicing on a wooden floor. And now we have the worst of the worst. It's not a Kung Fu shoe, it's not even a slipper anymore. It's a flip-flop.
Can't say
We'll just censor it later. Goddamn. Okay, Paul, take this one.
Okay, so the bottom is made of rubber. A fairly flexible but kind of tough rubber, so you expect to slip with this one. You can see I've used it a bit too. The inside of the shoe should be just like any other, but this one specifically is kind of flexible in general, and I would think it would stretch if you wear it too often the way I have. Now if we take a look at this one's a cotton bottom. It's a little bit stiffer, but it's not too much different. This should be expected because, these shoes are all made cheaply. This one is going to be stiffer than the other one, but it's got some flex to it. The stiffest one has got to be this one, the one with the tan rubber bottom, which is great considering that in the bottom of this shoe it has the highest quality. It's got little flex, so it shouldn't stretch out too much.
In order for us to make sure you get the quality Wushu Kung Fu shoe that you need, we made ourselves the guinea pigs. Very
dangerous tests we have taken out with all the shoes. We found out these shoes aren't very good on carpet in general. Yeah, they tend to slip off of the heel. Particularly the ones that were made of cotton, purely, and the ones with just the pure rubber on bottom.
Yeah, as you can see, I almost died 3 times wearing these shoes.
And after watching Eric almost murder himself with these shoes, my form just fell apart because I was too afraid to commit. For obvious reasons, as you can tell right here.
Yeah, the shoe just slips right off.
This one specifically. This is the full cotton one. Yeah, I would highly recommend against the cotton shoes. You're gonna slip a lot on carpet floors, and your heels will just pop right out of these shoes. That goes the same for most of the other shoes. Surprisingly, the ones with full rubber bottoms actually had a little bit of grip, but my heels kept coming out, and they didn't really feel too good to jump in because my feet would slide around. If for casual Tai Chi, I think you could survive. You'll get a little bit of grip from these if you move slow enough, and balance is just about fine. So, the final verdict of the shoes that almost destroyed our ankles
is a big, fat no. No way in hell am I ever going to put these on and practice Wushu with.
I think you could, but there are some merits to these shoes. For the first of the good merits, they're actually fairly flexible, so you don't have to worry about any kind of stiffness from the shoes, whether it be from the nice rubber bottoms to the really crappy rubber bottoms or even the cotton sole ones. If you're worried about slipping on the ground, you shouldn't worry too much, as long as you're not on carpet, hardwood floor, or any polished surfaces, or smooth surfaces, or sand, but you're not going to be on sand. Basically, the best floors you're going to work on with these shoes is probably going to be concrete, asphalt, or anywhere outside. Grass is kind of iffy, but you tend to slip on it if it's wet anyway for any other shoe.
So, in conclusion, Park Tai Chi, Park Kung Fu. Never, ever use them for competition. Just no. Alright, once again, this is Wushu, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
Uh-oh.
No. Just no. No.